Hi there, this is Viano back with another D3 tutorial. In this video I want to show you how to create a tree layout in D3, such as the one that we're looking at right here. The tree layout has a hierarchical structure, as you can see. It starts with the root node right here, which I called max, and max has two children nodes, and each of those children have children themselves. So if we take a look at the data behind this, you can see that it has a clear hierarchical structure as well. So yeah, I guess you understand what this all means. So the tree layout is perfect for these kinds for this kind of data, where you want to display hierarchical relationships as opposed to flat relationships, if you will, that we used in our pie layout, for instance. So if we take a closer look at what's going on here D3 wise, we can see that we actually have three different aspects to this visualization. We have the labels here, which are just basic text objects. We have the circles right here, and we have these lines connecting the dots. And the lines perhaps is the most interesting part of this layout. These are actually paths that we took a look at previously, and you can see that they're not just straight lines connecting the dots. They're curved in this nice way, and I don't know the math behind this, but the nice part is that we don't actually have to know the math. D3 provides us with a path generator, which is called the diagonal, which calculates the distance between the nodes and returns a path with this nice curve. So I thought I'd show you how to create this diagonal curve in this first part, and in the second part we'll create this whole tree layout. So if we begin, oops, I shouldn't have showed you that, but that's what we're striving to do in this video. So if we head back over to our main document right here, just as the arc path generator that we took a look at earlier, the diagonal is used, well, it's used in the same way. So if we start by creating a variable here, and then the way we create the diagonal path generator is really simple. It's just d3.svg.diagonal. And okay, so we have our path here, but we need to append it to the document just as the arc path generator. So the way we do that is just as we did before. We append the path, and let's just give it some basic attributes. We'll give it a fill of none, and we'll give it a stroke. Can just say black here, and then the path data is generated from the path generator. So we call that diagonal, so we'll just write diagonal here as the second argument. But what's special about the diagonal path generator is that it expects, we need to provide it with some data, right? And the way we do that is the path generator expects two objects, the source object and the target object. The source object describes the starting point of our path, and the target describes the ending point of our path. And you would normally provide this data with data, so you wouldn't have to manually write out the coordinates of the path, but since this for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll just provide the path generator with the data ourselves. So the way we do that is we use two accessor functions, which are the source accessor function and the target accessor function. And we'll just write source and target. And like I said, it expects objects with coordinates. So we'll provide the source object, the source function first with an object, and let's give it some coordinates. We'll say x10 and y10, and another object here, so x, let's say 300, and y 300. So this is the ending point of our path, and this is the start point. So let's save this and refresh, and you can see that we have our this nice curved line. And the starting point would be the one up here, which is 10 pixels to the right and 10 pixels down the document, and ends right here at 300 through 300. So that's how you create this this nice looking curved path in D3 using the diagonal path generator. And as we'll see in the next video, this data right here will be provided for us by the tree layout that we'll look at in the next video. So we don't actually have to write this out ourselves. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.